Hello lovely people. Today I will continue the Once Upon a Broken Heart series with the second book, The Ballad of Never After. I've just finished the Once Upon a Broken Heart first book recently, so if you want to see that, it's in the last video. I am really excited to begin the second book because I feel like the first book was just like very much just a beginning of everything, and it didn't really feel so like intriguing, and it didn't really like capture me completely, so I'm very excited to continue. But I read the back of the book and that scared me, and it's usually the second book where everything goes wrong, so Lord have mercy. Also, Jax kind of betrayed Evangeline. He was behind everything in the last book. I completely fell for it. You know, for someone who always like hated him a little bit or a lot, I fell for absolutely everything he said, so yikes. This video will definitely contain spoilers. If you haven't read the book and you don't want to get spoiled, then please do not watch this because I will spoil. There's also a new map. What does that mean? I'm really interested. Let's get into it. Apollo is driving the motorcycle. So Apollo is awake. He's alive. Well, not technically. He's been cursed again. How many curses does it take? Like, genuinely, how many curses are there? I'm really stressed, okay? So yeah, we have to work with Jax again. Who would think of that? Ooh. Literally everyone. Hello. It is another day. Do you want to say hi? She doesn't, apparently. Another day, another curse. One thing I am so happy about is that Jax finally doesn't have blue hair. What can I say? I love blonde hair, okay? I love blonde men. Aaron Warner is my husband after all, alright? Right there in the corner, that's my husband. Oh my god. So Luke is really Lucian. And he's a vampire, actually. Can we just talk about that Evangeline has like a prince, a vampire, and a fate? Like, she really is that girl. She really is. I'm not surprised that Lucian is Luke. I kind of like, based on the name, suspected it. Oh my god, I hate him. I hate him. So what if I said that I hated Luke more than Jax? Gasps! I am a witch! If you're jealous, I'll happily have you for dinner instead. See, it would have been sexy if he actually wasn't trying to bite her neck off. I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Ah! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Luke, again! Tried to bite Evangeline, but guess who showed up? Our golden boy, Jax. I can't believe I'm on Jack's side for once. That's a plot twist since Carawell. Marissa, you know what? Feed Marissa to Luke. I don't even care. No, we don't do that around here. You can't make me go anywhere. You're just a ruined girl with a dead husband. I'm actually about to get violent. Do not. Oh, this is about to get messy. Apollo is awake. Oh my god. He shot an arrow through her thigh. Oh my god. Listen. Ah! The Ballad of the Archer and the Fox. The archer is in love with this girl, but the girl like turns to a fox, and he's like cursed with the temptation to hunt her as the fox, to kill her. Apollo was dressed like an archer, and he Evangeline, and he was like, I don't want to hurt you, I don't know how much time I have, and they're cursed. Oh my god, could that be like the same curse or something? Oh my god. He was saying something about she venom, human risk won't die. Did Jax bring her to chaos so that he would heal her injuries with vampire venom? Oh my god! The vampire Evangeline is not any less freaky than vampire Jax. Oh my god. The way she's literally looking at him like she wants to devour him and he's biting into his apple. This is what I live for. This is my religion. Oh my god, I love vampires. I cannot even pretend like I don't like this. Oh my god. Jax. Oh my god. He broke the door. He broke the door with his hands. With his bare hands. She wanted him to rip chaos off her chest so that he could pin her to the bed instead. Evangeline, oh my god. Stephanie Garber, God bless you. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need a moment to collect myself. Jax is too sure about how The Archer and Fox ended. When I was reading the first book, I was like making a joke about how, Jax is the archer. He actually might be though. That he definitely killed the fox. And this time, I don't think it's just because Jax is really like negative and Jax just overall. But I think that maybe like he actually knows. Because maybe he's actually the archer. Hello, it is another day. I literally cannot with this girl. Jax left to do whatever. And the only task that he gave her was just don't die when I'm gone. This girl sneaks away from vampires, tells nobody about her plans, goes straight to the tower to the man who tried to kill her twice. Like, I will read you the exact line. She literally says, okay, she literally says, she would have probably been safer if she'd asked Chaos to accompany her, but she'd feared that he might not like the idea of her paying a visit to the young man who tried to kill her. So she hasn't said a word of her plans, sneaking out as the vampires slept away the day. She has a death wish. I love her so much, but she's stressing me out. She has zero survival instincts. Zero! We are trying to look for the stones. Good luck with that. I really do believe that Jax is the archer because we are sort of being like pushed against it. Like it's being pointed out and it's such a big part of the story. Let's get into it. I literally can't stop giggling. I love them so much. I love them. Oh my god. I am really starting to fall in love with them. I really am starting to see the vision. And they're so funny and they're just smiling and fighting all the time. I love them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love them. I love them. Oh my god. I'm so cooked. I am in trouble. Why do I do this? Why do I genuinely do this? Why do I always fall for this man? I swear to God. Like, just when I begin to fall for him, just when I begin to be like, he reminds me that he indeed is the villain. She's not really impressed with this man either. Why is Luke literally everywhere? Why is he everywhere? Every single time she goes somewhere and then all of a sudden the vampire is there, batching his eyelashes and she's like, girl, stop it! Stop it! Jax is an apple-sucking demon. You cannot trust him even once. Luke is a vampire and I don't like him. He's just get him off the pages. There's Apollo. I kind of liked Apollo, but then again, like, he's supposed to kill her. So like, leave her alone! Why is he always asking her if he can bite her? Oh my god. Can I bite you? Can I bite you now? How about you take a step back? You're telling me that the one who put the archer's curse on Apollo so that he would hunt Evangeline was Lala? I am just giving her what she wants. But she is not the one that I want. I just want her for the stones. I don't want to read this anymore. I don't want to read this anymore. Excuse me. Excuse me. Did he just call her? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to cry. This is literally the most like stressful pages ever. What do you mean? I know, love. I'm going to say. What do you mean? This is not funny. Oh my god. I've had enough. I've had enough. Make it stop. Make it stop. Come to days because I am done. I'm not reading this book anymore. This is the end of the vlog. Goodbye. Hello. I literally didn't film anything else yesterday because I was just crying. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. And for Evangeline, because there is so much happening and she's literally just trying to find a good ending and literally she cannot trust anyone. Honestly, I'm just so sad. Everything makes me so sad. I just really don't know what to make of Jax. Like, one moment he's this, another moment he's that. I keep falling for it too. I literally keep falling for it. I just like, I can't anymore. I literally have nothing left in me. I cannot do this. And then, you know, she met the key that was supposed to be dead and she killed her. And it was so like, obviously Evangeline didn't mean to like kill her. Like, my heart keeps breaking for her so badly. I love her so much and all of these things are happening to her and I'm just like, stop it! Stop it! And it makes me so sad. Even like calling her Key because she has like the pink hair and the stuff, like it's just like she's a human being. She's not just some Key. And then, oh my god, someone was torturing Apollo, so of course Evangeline was, thanks to the mirror curse, also tortured. It was so just painful to read about. Oh my god. And then Jax was suddenly like all caring and gentle. He called her love and he carried her into his house, into safety, and he tended to her wounds. Oh my god, that scene where he's taking care of her wounds and then bandaging her, like that was so intimate and it was so gentle and it was just so like, that was like the one moment that you could like breathe. It was also revealed that Jax actually doesn't want to open the Valerie Arch. He just wants to collect the stones. He's a liar. He lies. Little did this hopeless woman know that things were about to get so much worse and she has absolutely no idea of the hell awaiting her. I already cried again. In the morning you can forget it. You can go back to pretending you don't like me and I can pretend that I don't care. But for tonight, let me pretend you're mine. I refuse to fall for this blonde demon again. One moment everything is like so like like yes, and the other moment everything is just like get me out of here. But the thing is, Jax is not affected by the stone. He was never affected by the stones. It didn't have any effect on him. Oh my god, the scene where they're like having the breakfast together. I refuse to fall for this blonde demon again. And he's like all shy and oh my god, not again, not again. I refuse to fall for this blonde demon again. They're so adorable. Like, they're so adorable. I genuinely can't. I refuse to fall for this blonde demon again. They're so adorable. I love them so much. I can't. Oh my god. It never stops. It's never over. It never is. When they were like having the breakfast, that was my most favorite scene they ever had together. I'm not even joking. I just feel like this is already one of the greatest and best love stories that I've ever read about. But it's so painful and it is so heartbreaking and it is so complicated and I just want to cry. I just want to cry all the time. I literally feel insane. I literally feel insane. I can't do this anymore. Take this book away from me. Literally take this book away from me. I swear to I'm not reading this anymore. So why don't you go be a good little Key and lock yourself safely inside of your suit? And she says, don't worry Jax, I would never inconvenience you by dying. Cut the show. I'm not even kidding. What if I just stop reading the book? What if I just stop right here? What if I just don't? I want to return to the moment I met Donatella. My makeup, oh my god, that literally confirms what I was saying this whole time. So I'm not surprised by it. Does it hurt? After everything. But at the same time, okay, I feel like it makes sense for him to want that. Because he thinks that Donatella is the one who is supposed to be his one true love. She's the only one who had survived his kiss and his heart started beating. I still really don't think that she is his true love. If he thinks that she is supposed to be his one true love and that she's the only one safe with his kiss and the only one that he can have a chance with at love, then of course he would want to pursue that instead of this with Evangeline, because, you know, Evangeline would die from his kiss. Like, God, it hurts so much. I want to erase every moment you and I have spent together, every word you've said to me and every time I've touched you, because if I don't, I'll kill you just like I killed the fox. Cut the show! Of course he is the archer, we already thought that, but like, that's what I'm saying, and those words, like, it hurts so much, but at the same time, it is his way of protecting her. Since then, every girl I've kissed has died, except for one, and you are not that girl. I don't want to read this anymore. I'm not even kidding, I don't want to do this. I don't. There is nothing of equal value to me. Oh my god, I did finish the book. I did finish the book. I literally couldn't film anything yesterday and I could not talk about it because I was hysterical. I was genuinely hysterical. I promise you, whatever I was crying about and I thought was bad, nothing, and I swear to God, nothing could have prepared me for this. Nothing could have prepared me for this. What the I have been crying for the past 3 days. I've literally never cried so much during reading a book as I did with this one. And my favorite book series ever is literally Shatter Me, so that says a lot. I cannot even tell you what happened because that was like insane. I still need to process it. Like, oh my god, literally like in the span of the last 20 pages, more or less. Okay, the deal was that Evangeline was going to help Chaos open the Valerie Arch, and then Chaos will hand the stones to Jack so that he can travel back in time to the moment he met Donatella and have a chance at his one true love. There before, Evangeline would literally never know Jack. She would forget about absolutely everything. She would never know him, blah blah blah. Okay, but what happened? Okay, Evangeline helped Chaos open the Valerie Arch. Inside of the Valerie Arch were literally the Valors. That makes so much sense, but yes. And so the queen, mother of Chaos, because he's Castor, whatever, he took off his mask, but Evangeline looked into his eyes, and because he didn't have the mask anymore and he's a vampire and he could feed, he literally attacked Evangeline. He literally tore her throat out, like, oh my god, and she died. Evangeline died. Chaos killed Evangeline in the Valerie Arch. I was hysterical. Like, I needed to be sedated, actually. So then, what happened? Jax took the stones and he traveled back to that moment so that he would save Evangeline. Yes. Oh my god, I was crying so badly. The queen in the Valerie Arch, she was like, you know, time travel is like very complicated and like time will take something in return for this. He was like, there is nothing of equal value to me. Little did he know they were still going to take her. Oh my god. It was so heartbreaking. That was so heartbreaking. The way it was like described. The screaming, the crying. Oh my god, I could not. Like, I genuinely could not. That was pain and pure agony on pages. Literally, that was insane. And she literally, but she doesn't know that he got back in time to save her life and that he used the stones once, not to go back to Donatella, but to make her live, even though he thinks he cannot be with her. I will be sick. She was like, Jax, please don't use the stones tonight. Come with me instead. And he was like, oh my god, like... When I tell you I have been physically ill, there is literally not a single second in my life right now that I don't think about this. I'm not even kidding. This book destroyed me. Genuinely destroyed me. And she's like, I wish our story could have had another ending. Get me out of here. You will think it would be okay, you know, Jax got back in time and he saved Evangeline. The Archer's curse was broken on Apollo and Evangeline, so they're both safe, but you know what Apollo did? Apollo erased her memories. Apollo literally wiped away her memories. She doesn't remember. She doesn't even remember him. She barely remembers her own parents. Oh my god. So she doesn't know. She doesn't know anything. She doesn't even remember Jax. She doesn't remember. I feel so physically sick to my stomach, and I literally cannot like process everything that has happened in this book. The first half of the book, I was just like giggling and screaming, and then it was just pure agony, and I cried so hard, you have no idea. I gave the book 4 stars. This is my review. I already feel like this is one of the biggest and greatest, most beautiful love stories that I have ever read, but it is so painful. It is so painful and it is so heartbreaking, and I am so terrified. I don't even think I can handle the 3rd book. This was literally everything. This book was everything in the best and worst way possible. That was everything. I have nothing left in me, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.